Happy Wednesday, everybody. Listen, we're going to talk about a couple things this morning, all having to do with the holiday season and how you might celebrate. We do want to know, first thing, though, what do you plan on eating for Christmas?
Food.
That's a good idea. Are you more traditional person, ham, turkey, that sort of thing? Maybe something different? Anyway, let us know. Comment below, and we'll get to that in just a second. Before we get to that, though, have you ever opened a present from a family member or a friend, and it misses the mark? It's not what you were expecting. If you're more like half of Americans, you probably had to pull out what some are now calling resting gift face.
Well, the resting gift face, or RGF, is the expression you give when you have to fake excitement for a gift you are never going to use. Well, we've all been here, right? Researchers say over the last 3 years, the average person received at least 2 gifts that they didn't actually want, and 34% of the time that gift is coming from a family member you're not very close with. This actually makes sense to me, guys, because if I'm not super close to you, you may not know exactly what to get. We've all had those friends that are like, hey, what should I get so-and-so? You know, I actually had the situation with some of my friends and their husbands. I'm like, what is the right gift? You know, what does he like? Things like that. So what about you guys? Have you been in this position?
I don't think I have. I
Oh,
always
come
like
on. You've never gotten a gift that you're like, oh, gosh, this is horrible?
I don't think so. Maybe if for a work Secret Santa, but It's always been we have offered suggestions. So I've gotten pretty close to things that I will use. I can't remember one off the top of my head, at least.
I'm scarred for life because growing up, I was the youngest of 4 boys, and my oldest brother would mock and make fun of all of us as we opened our gifts. So whether we had a genuine reaction or not, it made me very paranoid about my reaction to opening gifts. So now if I have a choice, I would prefer to sit alone and open my gifts because I'm so paranoid about
Let's see that look.
Oh, I know about opening gifts in general,
that?
but much less if it's a one that I don't really like. Just that in general, I just don't think I fake well anyway. I don't fake it.
What's it called again? Resting gift face?
Resting gift
Can we ever
face.
show that?
Yeah. What does it look like?
Everyone.
Well, it's a play off another phrase that I won't repeat.
What is that?
Resting something else face. That implies somebody has
just masking
a nasty look on their face, and they don't. That's just their natural countenance.
Give your best resting gift face, Ben?
Like a cringe, like a.
It's like a smile,
like a half smile.
Like, oh, this is amazing.
Smile.
I know.
Something in there.
Doesn't mean I'm not grateful for it because I do appreciate it.
I feel like if you express I appreciate the thought.
Yeah, I mean that's
it also depends on because this happens sometimes too. It depends. I mean, I think this happened to you guys too. If the person is really enthusiastic about it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And they think, oh my gosh, wait till you see it, and you're like, yay, that's the worst when they're really enthusiastic about it.
Is it fair to return?
Ooh.
I think so.
Oh, look, it's an abacus. Wow.
I think it's fair to re-gift, too. I mean,
re-gift it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you tell the person if you re-gift it?
Well, hopefully they don't ask. I mean, I do not want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I'm also I don't like lying either. Larry, come on.
Better to be authentic.
Fess up, Sprinkle.
I'm sure we've all had those. I'm trying to remember the last time, but, I just want to see this resting gift face look so I can learn it.
Like you say, it's sort of like a cringe. It's like
Larry gives the best gifts, so he's never experienced someone give him that face before.
I know.
That's a good one.
Okay, let's go to a new survey now. It's got a lot of people talking, and it's about Christmas traditions, but that are a little untraditional when it comes to what you eat. So it says that nearly a third of people actually wish they could swap their Christmas meal with a burger instead.
How about that? I mean, I'm not against it, but about 44% wish they could order pizza on Christmas as opposed to the traditional stuff. And 34% would choose Chinese takeout. But despite all these food fantasies, more than 60% of people say they feel obligated to follow the traditions that come along in the month of December.
So we've been asking what you all serve, and we got some responses. Some folks said lasagna and meatballs. Some folks said prime rib. One person says Christmas sushi. Now, there are some, traditional differences in terms of what people eat during the holidays. So lasagna may actually be one of those. But I think that, in general, if someone wants to eat a burger, is this really sort of saying that people are just sort of bucking against the idea of having the whole Christmas party and all the things as a general thing?
I'm not sure what it says about it.
Is there a resting food face?
That's contentment. That's contentment. That's like
literal resting.
Yeah, that's what that is. I think it's. I think we're gonna have Christmas with my mom next week, and I think
that'll be good.
She wants to fix a low country boil, and we're like, she brought that up, and we're like, sure,
okay.
why not? Like that's something different. Why not? Yeah, that will be fun and
I have a
different.
lot of Italian friends. Lasagna is big in the Italian community.
That was the biggest response we got when we asked the question was lasagna.
I think with Thanksgiving, it's like more surrounded around the meal, whereas Christmas is just like coming together after you've done all of the gift unwrapping and festivities. So it's a little bit more like
open.
After all this fun and while you guys are playing with your gifts or whatever you're doing, now we're eating together. So I feel like there's less pressure over.
That's the thing. I think
possibly.
it's a pressure thing. People don't like the pressure that comes along with it. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, my family's big with dressing, macaroni and cheese, green beans. It's very similar to the Thanksgiving meal. So I feel like when I eat all of those foods, there are certain times in which I'm going to eat all of them. So I have an expectation that this is going to happen. A burger hurts my spirit.
Yeah, I would say hopefully you make it a special burger or a special something that makes it a little bit more festive. I don't know what that means.
A festive burger.
Burger with a bow on top. Like an edible bow.
With a cranberry relish on top. You know, that makes it like something.
If you give me a burger with a bow, Larry, I'm going to give you the resting gift face.
That's right.
As I eat my burger.
I'm going to work on that.
Some of you commenting as well. Joy serves sweet potato pie.
That's a good one.
I mean, that's can't miss.
The desserts are always great.
And Emma says for the last few years, they've made stuffed shells or a pasta bar.
Huh.
Oh, that's yummy.
I think that's.
I like a bar idea.
Great idea. Yeah.
And Joy also chimes in. She too has received gifts that she didn't really want, although she had to act like she did.
Okay.
We've all been there. Hopefully not this Christmas though. Hopefully you get all the gifts you've ever wanted, and whatever meal you want
It's
too.
the spirit of giving.
It is.
Yeah.
Christmas.
That's right.
Yeah. The joy.
No resting gift face for you. All right, folks, chime in. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Have a great day.